Stop chasing. Look, it's Marcel, aka Honey Bunny Sunny, and you know I'm on a mission to make you some money. In today's video, I'm going to break down how we scored 30% on Amazon in minutes. Okay, listen, if it's your first time, welcome. Okay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so that you can make sure that you do not miss another valuable video. For all my 9-to-5ers, my entrepreneurs, just anybody in general that's trying to make money, right? Trying to make life a little bit easier, you might want to follow this channel. There's nobody else that's giving this type of game for free. All right, so hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So today's play comes from Amazon. All right, Amazon had a beautiful setup. I'll show you exactly what I saw, what made me get into it early, and then what the result was. All right, guys. So look, I got Amazon pulled up right here, and this was this is a beautiful setup on the daily. So of course, I had my my Bollinger Bands, my Bollinger Bands set up. It's always a good way to get an idea of, just how fearful or greedy we are in terms of a particular stock. So I had that set up, and we got a failed two up on that. So anybody familiar with the strap method knows that a failed two up is, when it closes below what it opens. So essentially, like, a red candle in the form of a hammer or something like that after going up and then falling, right? So it has the up move first and then it fails it. So we had that yesterday, and I knew that today was going to be a confirmation day. I just needed to see in the earlier part of the market where we're going to start to fail. So watching it on the 5-minute and the 3-minute, when I saw that we were failing, I was like, you know what? I'm willing to take the risk of today being the confirmation. I know there'll be subsequent days when we continue down to revert into this 235, 234 area, but I believe that we get the confirmation today. And I was willing to keep a tight stop loss because look at the risk to reward. All I had to do was keep a stop loss above the high of yesterday, and that distance is way shorter than the distance of where it went in the profits that we were able to earn. So when you see something forming, sometimes you can take an earlier move with a little bit higher risk, but you keep a tighter stop loss. And then some people like to just wait for the confirmation. It really just depends on what else is going on in the market that makes me make that decision. But with this particular setup, I knew that today was going to be a confirmation day. So I called it on my watch list. Then I went into the group and called it. We took it, and we made 30%. Of course, I'm taking it in multiple accounts, right? So in one of my accounts, I got like 75% on this particular play. So beautiful play. Anytime you guys see a failed two up or a failed two down, start looking for something in the opposite direction. It works out majority of the time, right? You can back test this by going into any stock you want and just literally manually looking at a failed two up and a failed two down and seeing what the distance that it went the next day or the following week to give you an idea of how you can approach it with your interest. All right. So this was again, like I said, a beautiful setup. It was a trade of the day. We also ate on those plays that I called on the watch on the live yesterday. If you haven't been joining my lives, look, make sure you do that. Okay, we have setups that are taking place in the afternoon and the next morning. Okay, so I'm talking about different opportunities and scenarios that you can tune into to make sure that you are getting profitable. My goal is to make sure that you make some money. That's why I say I'm Honey Bunny Sunny, and I'm on a mission to make you some money. Okay, so this was a beautiful call. Like I said, MRK came down, almost 2% today. People made over 100% on that play. People made over 100% on AMD. I'll put some of the profits up here on the screen so that you can see it, right? Like this is just what the group was making from that call. All right, so don't miss another live. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I appreciate you guys truly for tuning in, right? You guys showing up makes it easier for me to show up. The more that you lock in, the more I can pour into you, the more profitable that you ultimately become. All right, this whole journey started from just needing to, not needing, but having a desire to just have freedom, right? Be able to live life on my own terms, be able to explore the things about life and places and stuff that I want to explore without having to be told that I can't do that, right? Or having to be at a specific place, right? I'm not saying that I'm against responsibility. You got to be very responsible to take, trades and do them and execute correctly. But to be able to move about, how you wish is just a freedom that I think everybody should enjoy. So if you on this channel, I truly appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button, share this with somebody that may need it. And remember, invest smart, live free. I'll see you in the next one. Also, if you are looking for a trading home, all right, the Prosperity Collective, I gotta say that. Come join the family, right? Do yourself a favor. I promise you. This is not, it's no crazy sales pitch. I don't have a crazy sales pitch for you. Just go look at the testimonials. Just look at, you know, what people are actually doing. That's it. And once you in there, there's no upsell, right? You ain't got to worry about a slick backhand upsell. We trying to hit certain, no. It's like, come join the family. We grow as a family. We learn as a family. We do everything as a family. And there's so many things, so many like just stories that are developing right now. People leaving their jobs, people making tens of thousands of dollars, growing their account, tripling their account in a matter of months, right? All because they made a decision. They wasn't chasing the popularity. They wasn't chasing like the biggest name, right? They followed their intuition. They were like, okay, these are the guys that I need to run with, and they're benefiting from that. All right. So if you've been trying to figure out like what the right group is, and this resonates, my voice resonates, what I share and how I teach resonates, I'd love to have you in the Prosperity Collective. All right. Hit the link in the description below. It's in all of the descriptions of all my videos. And come join us. All right. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.